Another YouTube video, everyone. We're about to have a new feature on YouTube for us. Now, y'all want to know something called polls. Now, y'all probably, most of y'all don't know what a poll is. Y'all don't. You think about light polls. They're good things. What poll? But what about a voting poll? Now, a voting poll, like when you vote for the president, that's what it is. So, like, I want that president or that president, you vote for it. That's what it goes like. But my voting way is video games. So y'all can vote for a game. So like a game what I'm be doing voting for, I'm not telling yet until 24 hours. And y'all can choose the game. Or we can replay some more old games. Depends on how to do a poll of that. We can do that. When we're in a game studio, we're gonna be asking for like game ideas when we do polls. I love that for a game studio one day. When they open up the game studio, going to change my channel name, change the photo, change the background, to the workers, obviously. So it shows all my workers' names. Putting you're able to show up there and all that, putting top to them. That's what's going on. So in case anything goes downhill or anything goes bad, we'll notify everyone. Because we actually care about our workers, honestly. Think about it. I would definitely care about a worker. And I want a worker dead? No. I do want a worker alive and helping? Yes. Workers need sanitation. That's why in my building, I'll have a giant kitchen, a giant bathroom for all my workers. So, in case needs a bathroom anytime, or poop, number one or number two, I mean, or, to eat food, they can eat food anytime they want, or go to the bathroom anytime. Because I'm not putting a limit. I don't care they use the bathroom too much. But obviously, we're going to put listening devices in. No, that's too dangerous. What we're going to do is have a guy who stands next to the bathroom and watches everything. In case there's any fighting going on or anything with our workers trying to argue or something. He'll step in. He'll be outside the bathroom. It's the only thing I'm doing. I'm not doing anything too risky. Just a person outside watching them. It's very complex, but like we're not too big bathrooms, so we're gonna have two workers. It makes sense. Putting him to have my cousin as one of the workers. He is gonna be the manager, and I'm gonna be the CEO. And in case anything happens to the world, I will have a nuclear bomb shelter up back. Yeah, for safety, okay? You don't know when there's going to be a volcano, a bomb or something, or a missile or a nuke going off. For safety purposes, putting the entire studio down there as well. Putting with a Wi-Fi signal we can turn on anytime. The hatch will open and then satellite will go up. And get signal from satellite, since that's the only way we're going to communicate with people. In case anyone's alive, so... yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So workers, everyone will survive. Simple enough. I'll probably put the bunker. I don't know how deep. I'm gonna look up how deep should be a fallout shelter, so I know safety concerns here. Uh, how deep should be a fallout shelter? I'm gonna make sure here. How deep? So technically 3 feet or 5 feet, or 10 feet or 15 feet. So in my opinion, I'd probably go 80 feet underground, so 80. That's how deep I want it to be. For safety, so there are giant lift that brings you up and down. And at the top there are giant, like a hatch that closes, so the lift can stay online if you can repair it. Since there are going to be two engines in case something happens. You get in, one engine upstairs, so it brings it up. And they both work the same way, so one will power the upper engine in case it goes out. Tries to get it back online, and it does, we get power. But it's forward straight, that's why we have a backup ladder. I don't know, like, this will be fully safe. How many years until iteration goes away after a bomb? How many years? We need to make sure we know that. Iteration. So by calculating AI's thinking here, How many years until the iteration or rods go away from a nuclear bomb or a missile? Let's go get the iteration. I know that. Since we're not using uranium actors, by calculating, it would take 30 years. So tell me, you got to be 30 years under there, and how many hours? Oh, you gotta leave. Okay, so how many years? Oh dear. So times up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2004. Times depends on his bomb. 2004 years. I don't know. That's funny how long the Fallout 4 universe kind of was under there. Not that long. But now they're gonna do a little video about Fallout 4 soon. Okay, look at that.